Hello, I'm Granville Emerson, and welcome to Lidline News. That's the news as I see it from just below my lid. Today we have a very special election edition. As you can see, I have the Union flag behind me. That's the flag that was used during the Civil War, the side that won the Civil War. So if you see folks brandishing that Confederate flag, just know that they're some losers. Today's top story: Hillary Clinton, in the aftermath of the Democratic National Convention at the after party, did not pull a bottle of hot sauce out of her purse and pour it on some pickled pig feet. No. It was actually a bag of pork rinds. You know how you all do it. The conventions got started with the Republican National Convention in Cleveland, Ohio. It should have been labeled, "Oh brother, where art thou?" because there were no black folks up in that joint. Well, hardly any. There were a few handkerchief head Negroes looking for their 15 minutes of fame. Chief among them, Dr. Ben Carson, my brother in Omega Psi Phi fraternity. I don't know what to say about the brain surgeon other than I can't. I don't know, bruh. Much learning must have made you stupid. Dr. Ben Carson said that Hillary Clinton was a devil worshiper because in college she wrote a paper on this guy, Saul Alinsky, who had a book. And in the book, he wrote that he admired Lucifer because at least Lucifer had his own kingdom. And so that, in the eyes of Dr. Ben Carson, makes Hillary a devil worshiper. Bruh, that is reaching. I mean, way back in college, just because she was down with the guy in college, in college I was down with like Mogan David, Thunderbird, Wild Irish Rose, but I'm not down for any of them jokers anymore. Heck to the no. I don't want to be waking up the next day throwing up with a migraine headache. All I want is a bullet to put me out of my misery. Nah, miss me with that. Anyway, what was I talking about? Was I finished? Oh yeah. The RNC. Next up was Sir Nose devoid of funk himself, Senator Ted Cruz, who went straight rogue. He took the stage and they were expecting him to endorse Donald Trump, but instead he started talking about freedom and diversity and the Republican Party being the party of Lincoln that freed slaves and led the civil rights movement. And by the time he got to praising Alton Sterling, they were in full throat boo. I'm like, is Ted gonna get out there with his life? Then Donald Trump did take the stage, and he gave a message that was so dark and so dismal. He had people Googling the word dystopia, which is the opposite of utopia, which is what the world would come to if he ever became president of the United States. God forbid. What's wrong with that guy? He can't even answer simple questions. They'll ask him questions like, Mr. Trump, McDonald's has the Whopper, or is it Burger King? Hillary tells some Whoppers. Yeah, Hillary, she tells some good Whoppers. President Obama, yeah, he's got Whoppers. Matter of fact, he's the chief of Whoppers. He is the president of Whoppers. Yeah, Obama's got Whoppers. Mr. Trump, can you please answer the question? McDonald's has the Whopper, or is it Burger King? The Whopper. Is that a sandwich? Ooh, look at there. Is that me on TV right there? Why can't that dude just answer a simple question? Well, the Democratic National Convention was altogether different. It was like Showtime at the Apollo. I mean, they had singing and dancing and great speeches and folks telling jokes. I'm like, it was on the one. They had a little, discrepancy, little infighting with the Bernie Sanders people at first. They kind of booed Hilary, and they were saying that Hilary was with Obama and down for TPP, the Trans-Pacific Partnership. But Hilary insisted that she is not down with TPP. She doubled down on that today. She said she's not for it, will not be for it, but don't get it twisted. She's always been down with OPP. She said, you know me. But the highlight of the convention was Mr. Khazar Khan, the father of the American Muslim Captain Khan, who was slain in the Iraq War. He asked Donald Trump, he said, Mr. Trump, have you even read the Constitution? You have sacrificed nothing and no one. Man, when I saw that, I almost fell out of my seat. I was like, go ahead, Khan, go ahead. Trump was like, what do you mean I haven't sacrificed anything? Do you know how early I have to get up in the morning just to keep this thing in place? Kudos to the crew that calls themselves the Colored Girls because they can. Led by Donna Brazile, there's Leah Daughtry, Yolanda Caraway, Minion Moore, and add to that flavor the former Delta Sigma Theta boss, the no-nonsensical Marsha Fudge, who took over the National Convention chair after the ousting of Debbie Wasserman Schultz. So kudos to those ladies. They enabled Hilary to come out of the convention with a great bounce. She's leading by double digits in many battleground states. Even her likability is up. I know it's up with me. I had a problem with Hillary Clinton. Mostly it stemmed from those pantsuits. OMG, these joints right here, I just can't. And that's the news as I see it from just below my lid. Thank you for watching Lidline News. I'm Granville Emerson.